Okay, now we're going to be completing the square. And I don't know if you remember, but some people don't mind completing the square and other people don't like completing the square, but we're going to be doing it anyway. Don't get a choice. So let's just go through the steps. The first step of completing the square is to write down your bracket to the little squared sign and then copy this number down at the end. Okay, so it's always your first step. Then at the start we always put an X or whatever letter is written here. And now we take the number in the middle, we half it and we write it in there, it gets us -4. We square that number to get 16 and we subtract it. So it's half, square, subtract. So now we just need to neaten things up a little bit. So that's X take 2 squared take 7, if I'm not mistaken. And then we now need to factorize. So 2 brackets. Remember, this is a difference of squares. It doesn't look like it, but it is. So at the start, I'm going to write X take 2 in both brackets. And since I don't know the square root of 7, I'm going to just put square root 7. If I did know it, I would write it in. And then remember, with the difference of squares, one of them is a plus and one of them is a minus. So that's completing the square, is that bit. This is factorizing. Now we have to solve. And if you remember, when we're solving, it's all about making something X that would make this bracket 0. Well, the easiest thing is just to change the number signs. So X equals +2 take root 7 or +2 plus root 7, and there's your 2 solutions. Let's do example 2. So again, put down your brackets, put a squared, copy down that number so it's there. Now we're going to write down our X, take the term in the center, split it in half, gets you -1. Square the number, which gives you 1, and then you subtract the number. Neatening up, that gets us X take 1 all squared take 2. That then has to go into 2 brackets. So that's X take 1, X take 1. I don't know the square root of 2 off the top of my head, so that's square root 2. One of them's a plus, one of them's a minus. So X equals +1 take root 2 or +1 plus root 2. And there's my 2 solutions. Now, while we're on the same screen, we may as well do the final one. This time, if you look at it, there's a common factor first. So I'm going to take out my common factor. I'm going to say that's X squared plus 4X take 10. So that's the very first thing. Now, this common factor has to stay with us the whole time. But I'm now going to put it outside big square brackets just to emphasize what I'm doing next. And once again, we make our brackets with our little squared and we copy down that number. I'm going to close off the big bracket over here. Write an X at the start. Take this number, half it, square it to get 4, subtract it. Now we're neatening up, but we've still got that common factor, don't forget it. So that's X plus 2 all squared take 14. And now we've still got our big square brackets, and that's X plus 2 in one bracket, X plus 2 in the other bracket, big square brackets. We've got a root 14, a root 14, and one of them will be plus and one of them will be minus. Now, when it comes to solving, the issue we have here is that the 3, there's nothing I can do to 3 to make it 0. So we ignore the 3 actually. So our answers are that X equals -2 take root 14, or negative 2 plus root 14. So I hope that makes sense. That's a little lesson on completing the square, and then the factorizing, and then the solving. So hopefully that makes sense. If not, let me know and I can do more examples.